Hi, welcome to howtostats.com. In this video series, I'm going to demonstrate how to perform or how to generate predicted probabilities in logistic regression, binary logistic regression. And in addition to predicted probabilities, I'm also going to show how from there you can actually calculate the group membership values, which is very easy actually. Now this is I'm going to assume that you already know how to do a logistic regression, which I've already done a video series for. So if you're interested in understanding the basis of the analysis I'm doing, I'm going to suggest that you go to that video series first. But if you already understand logistic regression, you might be able to follow this relatively easily. So in the example I used, I was trying to predict credit default on a subprime mortgage, so zeros and ones, where 1 was default and 0 not. Annual salary and gender were the two predictor variables. So I'm just going to do the analysis again quickly, and I'm going to generate the values, and then I'm actually going to show how it's actually done to facilitate insight into what's actually going on, so you can understand what actually logistic regression is doing to create these predicted probabilities. Now I'm going to save two values, probabilities and group membership, and continue and click OK. Alright, so I've explained this output that's being generated by logistic regression. Alright, so we've got our two predictor variables at the bottom. Again, I'm just blowing by all the output because I've done that already in another video. So I've got annual gender and salary as statistically significant predictors, and here are the odds ratios. But for the purposes of calculating the predicted probabilities, what you need are the unstandardized beta weights, and that's also true when you're trying to when you're building a model in multiple regression. In order to calculate the predicted values in the dependent variable, you use the unstandardized beta weights and the intercept. So it's really the identical method. Now, but there's a couple of steps here to actually ultimately end up to your predicted probabilities. So the first thing that you do, just like you would in a multiple regression, which I believe I did not do actually in a video series on multiple regression, I'll have to do that, is literally just build your model to calculate a Logit score first. Everyone needs to get a Logit score first, which is a first step in doing a logistic regression. So literally you just have to go into, you can either go into compute or you can go into your syntax. I'm going to build it through syntax. So I'm going to compute a new variable, and I'm going to call it predicted Logit. Alright, this basically what logistic regression is doing is first creating Logit scores, which is the natural log of a odds ratio, I believe. Predicted Logit equals the intercept first. So we've got a value of 10.906. So I literally start 10.906. Actually, I might push that to 4 decimal places just to get more accuracy out of it. Okay, 9060 is my intercept, so that's a starting point for the logistic regression model. So plus, now I want to multiply let's say the annual salary variable first, which is a negative predictor of defaulting on your mortgage. So negative 0.3016, negative 0.3016 times the actual name of the variable, 0.3016, yeah, annual salary, and then I need to add my second independent variable, which is gender, and that's got a unstandardized beta weight of 3.3250. 3.3250 times gender. So everyone's got a gender score, everyone's got a salary score, and Everyone's got an intercept score. Everyone starts with the same intercept score though. Execute.